May 29th, 2017, Memorial Day. I admit that the pasture seems eerily quiet today. Yep. The day that my sweet girl transitioned, surrounded by so much love. So much love. In such a magical and beautiful and peaceful way. It just feels empty, even though I know she's out here in the wind, in the trees, in every blade of grass. Oh, God. Her corral, where she tried so hard. But I get it now. She was just waiting until I was ready. Until I was ready. She waited patiently through an intestinal illness that was almost unbearable. Didn't lay down for 8 weeks because she knew she was too weak to get up. I just can't even fathom it. Anyway, there's the altar. We put a lot of the things of the altar in her grave, which is on that side of the property over there. Mr. Josh is up on his hill. I need to go up and see him because he's gone through the transition himself. Thank God he's got his horse friends across the pasture, across the fence. And it's so amazing how Miss prepared him too. While she was keeping herself in the corral because she really couldn't move much, she gave Josh the freedom to go explore the pasture in the afternoons, go up on the hill, talk to his friends, go under the tree. She did that for the last 2 weeks, kind of weaning him off of her. That's my miss. And it's what she did for us too, my mom and I. She gave us the time we needed to come to terms with something that she wasn't afraid of, because she knows she's always with us and will show up in magical ways. This I know for sure, because she's magical. She's a unicorn. Here's Mr. Josh. How's that sweet boy? How's that sweet boy? I needed to come up and see you. You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. Such a sweet man. Yeah. He's not quite sure where she is either, huh? I know, it feels disorienting, doesn't it? We're not quite sure what it's all about right now. I know you feel her, but it feels different. Mr. Josh was amazing during the ceremony. He stood there so quietly and peacefully as she transitioned with all of us, sending her love. And when she took her last breath, Josh looked up like he was looking at something in the distance, and he whinnied as he saw her soul go, run up the hill, and all of a sudden he wanted to run with it. It was the most beautiful thing, huh, Joshy? You're such a good boy. Yep, look at, he's still looking for her. I know, you saw her go, huh? Go out. Not anywhere, just out. Yeah. Coming up to the top of the hill that was one of her favorite places. Her magical tree is down there. That tree is amazing. She's a part of the tree. That's Mr. Josh, huh? That's Mr. Josh. He's a nice, nice man. He's a nice man. I want to go up on top here where Miss... Here we have a hawk. I want to go up here where Miss used to hang out. My sweet, sweet, sweet girl. Yeah, you know, I know as human beings our tendency is to not share this side of ourselves, crying in front of everybody. But you're crying. You don't cry in front of people, especially people you don't maybe know. Let me just tell you, that's bullshit. We're human beings. We're meant to feel things the heart feels. It's the head that tells us stupid stories that aren't true and cause us to neglect our authentic selves and what we feel. And when we feel, we can heal. Life's not for the faint of heart. Mrs. taught me that. She's taught me so much. So much. She's in the breeze. This is the view that she took in for 27 years. She had many companions up here. Her first ones were Dexter and Perkins, Mike and Susan's horses. Miss and Dexter were buds as soon as they met. And then there was Katie, who was a little rescue. She was 26. She didn't live very long, but she was a part of the herd there for a while, in the early 90s. And then Dexter passed on. It was just Miss and Perkins for a while. And in 2007, Perkins passed on. And we got Jackie. Jackie was a 22-year-old thoroughbred that needed a home. She was Mrs. Companion for a year. And then she passed on. And then we got Sultan. Or Gigi, my friend Gigi got Sultan. And that was Mrs. Soul Companion. Oh, the moment they met, nose touched, and it was like, okay, good to see you again. I remember you from our past life. They were buds instantly, and Sultan was Mrs. True soulmate. And then when Sultan passed on in 2014, this young man from across the road stepped in to be her guardian, and he has done such an amazing job. He gave us 3 more years with her, because when Sultan passed, she was ready to go, or she was thinking about it, let's just say. I knew she was on the fence. Do I stay or do I go? It sounds like a song. But Mr. Josh and Miss insisted on making friends with him, right, Mr. Josh? He wasn't too interested at first, but she insisted. Yes, she did. And he has been such a loyal guardian to her. Anyway, to my dear, dear, sweet girl. It's the first time in 27 years you're not physically in this pasture. My heart breaks, but it's also so full, and you did it so magically and with love. always with love. You touched so many people, animals, hearts. I look forward to taking all of you on our personal ride through her books. She has so much to share still. Anyway, we love Sweet Miss, huh, Mr. Josh? We love her. And we're gonna miss her, but we've got Clovey over here to keep you company, which is a great thing. Yes, Clovey. Yes. Yes. Exactly. You're there to keep Josh company, and I know you're paying your respects to little Miss. Yes, I know. All right, Miss. On to the next journey. I love you forever and ever and